So, do you have to book both film and photography with us, or can you book one or the other? Absolutely. You can, obviously it's great to book us as a team, but if you've already booked your photographer, videographer, you can obviously just book us for film or photos. Now we'll happily, obviously we'll work with your chosen photographer or videographer. And to say 9 times out of 10, there's no problem. We're all there to work together for you guys. But I have to say, occasionally, you're going to get a photographer's got a certain way of working and a videographer's got a certain way of working. And if they're not totally aligned, what's going to happen is you're going to end up doing a certain shot for the photographer and the videographer is going to, oh, can we get this shot? So you're going to end up doing things twice. Now with boutique films, our whole thing is keeping your day as simple as possible. We want you to enjoy the day, so the less time you spend with us, you can enjoy yourselves. So by booking us together, it just makes everything just run that little bit smoother, just makes your day smoother. But as I say, you can of course book us for just film or just photography. When you say booked your photographer and you book us to do your film, okay, now I don't like to gossip too much, as I may have said before, but on the wedding day, when you've got a photographer and videographer, it's kind of a standard thing where the photographer leads the day a little bit more than the videographer. So you talk and chat with the photographer more, he sets up a bit more, and the video guy tends to be sitting in the background a little bit more. Obviously, when we're working with a boutique team, that works perfect because we're working together as a team, making sure we both get all the shots we need. But when sometimes we're working with another photographer, now there's a couple of little problems we encounter here and there. The first one is your photographer, where videos really come back into the last few years, everyone's getting video. Photographers were really, even myself included, we've done so many weddings on our own, you're just used to doing your own thing. You don't have a video guy to worry about. And some photographers, even now, when they've got a video guy working with them, they're not overly happy about it. So they're not trying to help the video guy, they're not trying to work together, they're just doing their own thing, which, they'll probably get some nice photos, but then it doesn't help you with the video. So ideally, you want something that's working together for both film and photos. The other problem we have, and we come across, is we're working on the day with a photographer who does not know what they are doing. As I previously said, a lot of the time, when you've got a photographer and videographer, whether they're a team or separate, the photographer does lead the day a little bit more. So what will happen is, we'll be working with this photographer and they are clueless, okay? Let's just say it, right? So you've booked a photographer, they might have looked great, good portfolio, but actually on the day, they don't know how to arrange a wedding, they don't know really what they're doing, they don't understand light. We obviously still want to get some good footage. So if we're not getting what we want with what they're doing, that's when we're going to have to say, look guys, can we do this, can we do that? Let me give you a little for instance, okay? One of my video guys, sometimes after a wedding, I had a wedding go, I'll speak to him on the phone, and he's like, yeah, great wedding, it's just the photographer, and then they'll tell me the stories where they just don't know what they're doing. And there'll be like a sunset. He'll say, look, there's a sunset. We was at Gaines Park and there's a lovely sunset. And this photographer there, they've obviously done the venue before and they've got their favourite spots maybe, but they've got this couple in the darkest, dingiest part of the place. It might be under some arch, but hang on. And like Phil is screwing because he's saying, look, can we go over there? There's a sunset. And the photographer's like, oh yeah, in a minute. And sometimes with a sunset, it's such a limited time, or the clouds are coming and it's like such a limited moment. Eventually he's having to make his point because obviously, again, you just want to make the day as easy as you can for the bride and groom. So he's just going with the flow, but he knows what he's missing, right? So then he says, look, after this, can we really go? So they go to where this sunset play, and they catch this awesome sunset shots. And the classic is the photographer is snapping away, obviously, because this is the whole point about working together. When we set up shots for each other, the video guy and the photographer get great shots. And Phil's getting these awesome shots, and the photographer's going crazy. He's going, oh wow, this light, and you're thinking, yes, this light is gorgeous. It's this. Why you're the photographer? Why do we need to tell you about that? So there's my little grape, there's my little moan. As I say, we'll work happily with your photographer, videographer, but it doesn't hurt to book them both together. Don't forget to catch the whole series of frequently asked questions. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. You'll also see loads of our latest films coming out on there, so you keep up to date with what we're doing. Thanks for watching. You have a wonderful and blessed day.